Okay, so I have never made a video before, but I'm bored, and I have nothing better to do on my Saturday night, 6:50 here in Australia, and I'm home alone, so yeah. Things haven't been going so well. My blood pressure and my pulse rate were really, really low yesterday when we took them, which isn't good. And my psych told me that I'm at risk of now collapsing, and that I have to go to the doctors. I was supposed to go to the doctors yesterday, but I didn't. And I'm still too scared to book an appointment because I don't want to be weighed. And even though she said that she'd speak to the doctor and make sure I wasn't weighed, I'm still terrified that, like it'll happen like last time and he'll be like, oh, this is why you're not ready to recover and this is why you'll never get better because you're not prepared to weigh yourself and face your fears. And it's like, F you. Anyway, and because I'm making this quick. Yeah, so bone aches, hair loss, collapsing. I think that's it at the moment. Really, really bad distorted body image, right? Okay, today I went shopping with Mum, and see this? How pretty is it? Okay, and look. But anyway, I thought that was going to be too small for me, right? It's one of the smaller sizes, and anyway, me and Mum had this massive argument because I was like, no, there's no way, like I'll need the bigger size. She's like, Carly, it'll look ridiculous on you, it'll look really big, and you'll just look stupid. So anyways, I just bought the smaller size, and yeah, it's still actually, we got home, and it's still like too big for me. As you can probably see, I'm just trying to, yeah, it's massive on me. I probably needed the smaller size. So that's one example. I'm just making sure no one's home. And then the second example was we went shopping for jeans. Because I rarely ever wear jeans, but I'm starting uni in 2 weeks and I thought it was probably essential that I have a good pair of jeans. And so I had this size in mind that I'd have to get because I have another pair of jeans which are one size too small for me. Well, I thought they were one size too small for me. But yeah, and a few sizes too big for me, another one. And anyway, so I was like, oh, like I'll need to get this size. And I walked into the shop and I tried them on. And they fell off my waist. And I was like, okay. So this is awesome because either I've lost weight or either I'm completely, like, I obviously have a completely distorted view of myself, which we discovered when we did this, like, you get like a ribbon and you wrap it around parts and you have to do your own and then, yeah, they show you what it's really like. And anyway, so I walked out and I was like to Mum, oh, and I kind of had this smile on my face because, I don't know, like I just felt good about myself and that scares me, I suppose. I had this smile on my face and I was like, Mama, I need to get, this size. She kind of just looked at me, she's like, okay. That's fun. I seem to be getting, like, all my clothes, like, this is massive on me. How big it is? It's like a tent. Because I just can't seem to understand what my weight is. And at the moment, like, I don't have a scale because my psych took it away from me. And I swear to God, like, there's no way I could be gaining. I know that rationally, but in my head, every morning when I get up and I look in the mirror, I've gained at least a kilo, at least. Sometimes I swear I've gained like 5 overnight. It's ridiculous. But I've been trying to challenge myself because I don't want to collapse and I want to get to uni. So I had on Thursday, after I spoke to my psych, I had a sushi. It had prawn and avocado and cucumber. And I had that and a chocolate Freddo, which was really, really fun. And it was exciting, even though I was freaking out, I did it. And then today we went for lunch and Mum made a deal with me that I would have to eat something before she bought me anything. So I got, we went to Schnitz. And so I got this grilled chicken wrap with avocado sweet chili sauce and coriander in it. And I had 3 of my mum's chips, which is massive for me because that's like a massive, massive fear food. And I did it. And I also don't like eating out, so that was a big challenge too. And I managed to do it, and I'm alive and I'm okay. So yay. And I'm trying to think what else? Yeah, that's really about it. I suppose I'm just a little bit pissy today because I got my youth saver allowance, and I just found out today that my mum has transferred all the money into her account, even though it's legally entitled to me. I'm not getting any of it, which is fun. And she made me feel shit about asking for 3 packets of frozen blueberries, which are like my safe food at the moment, pretty much all I'm able to manage without anxiety attacks, and and like if she was following my meal plan, it would cost her about like $100 probably, because they're pretty expensively. And these were $4 each, so $12 essentially altogether. And she was yelling at me. She's like, "You need to find a cheaper, safer food." So that pissed me off. Not much else has been happening really. In the Age today, if you're in Australia, or I'm sure actually you can just like Google it if you're out of Australia. I'm not sure. There was a news article on Pro-Ana today, and me and Mum were talking about it, and yeah, it's really interesting to read, so give it a go. And I suppose I just don't, yeah, it just made me angry because like Mum said to me, why would anyone want to? She didn't understand it. I was like, I don't know, it's all over, like Tumblr and things like that. And said to her, people just don't realise, and if you're watching this and you're Pro-Ana or whatever, started to unfollow me because piss off. But secondly, you don't realise like I am 18 and I have a compromised heart, or heart condition. I have the the possibility of having now osteoporosis. I have the chance of now missing out on university because I might have to go into this day patient program and defer my uni, which I don't want to do. I missed out on most of my last year of school. I missed out on things like the last week of school, especially because I was in hospital, everything like that. And, like I don't have any hair. Like my hair's usually really thick, so this is nothing. And yeah, so if you want all of that, then come trade. I don't give a fuck. And it also really something else that has been annoying me is all the anons and all the shit that Kirsty, Make Me Healthy Please, has been getting. I love you, Kirsty. So ignore them all. But yeah, it's just, for starters, it's making people who are bigger than Kirsty, like me, for example, feel inadequate and like I don't need help and that I'm like a fat shit, so thanks. And secondly, it's not helping her with an eating disorder, and everyone is different, so there's no general rule for an eating disorder. So, get your facts straight. And it's not helping her at all. Like, she's in hospital, she's got a tube. No one would put her in that hospital and put a tube down her nose unless she needed it. So, I don't understand what your problem is. Just hit the unfollow button. It's right at the top corner. See that? Yeah. Anyways, so I'm done, because probably this is the most boring video ever. Oh, and I'm waiting from Emma, which is Broken Ballerina 21, I think. She's sending me Friends season 5 because she's gorgeous. So I'm waiting for that to come through. But it hasn't yet. I had a dream last night that she sent me a bucket of KFC instead. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, love you, Emma. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, bye.